We'll probably get the quick bow reforged into plus modifiers if I don't find a better weapon to replace it, a better bow style weapon to replace it soon. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't actually expect him to hit me. Oh well. You just see those cells flying out into the distance. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, you can actually dodge the cells. You can avoid picking up any of them. That's funny. Alright, so this whip is actually pretty good at killing the pirate captains. So you know what, we'll just kill the pirate captains this way. Curse chest. Why are there so many curse chests here? Wow, an upgraded a colorless Spartan sandals. I'm so happy that you're offering me this. Get that out of here. It ain't worth my time. What is worth my time is killing off this one here, then killing you off. No! 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 Why did you turn around? There was no reason to do that. That was the game actively trying to kill me at that point. I will never not be angry about that course of events. You can't change my mind and make me think that that was somehow a good thing or somehow intentional. Get me brutality. We'll probably go for another survival soon just for the sake of health. There we go, curse lifted. Another curse chest? I doubt it. I don't actually. This isn't looking like a curse chest to me. And it isn't. Neat. It's an upgraded infantry bow. Victims emit toxic clouds. What have I got? Sinew slicer wise. Shots pierce first target. I will actually change out the Sinew Slicer from Pierce to Victims emitting toxic clouds. And we'll see if we can find a better bow at that point. No, no, do not combo me. I just want to get up here. Alright, what are you hiding behind shop number 1? Flask recharge. Well, I'll eat a turkey. I'm always hungry. In fact, some might call me a gourmand. Ah, that could have been bad. I could have hit an enemy and, well, that would have been me crying over how badly this was going to go. That's a lot of fighters. Oh, free pastry. Good lord, I might even successfully get away with like 100 plus. We might even successfully get away with like 100 plus cells this time around if we're getting this many cell drops. I know there are no more timed doors that I could abuse. This is still interesting. Honestly, since there are no more time doors, there's nothing that's really stopping me from just killing as many things as I could possibly get my hands on. You know what make those, like, harder to get secrets? Like the, Stilt Village secret more worth it? Honestly, if they just made it so the Stilt Village secret would reward you with cells. Because that secret in particular takes a lot more effort than most other secrets of similar types to be able to pull off. As such, you don't have a lot of reason to do those secrets again, unless you're really desperate for gold for some reason. And so if that secret, like, gave cells instead, which... Okay, that was a horrible jump, and I don't know why I thought it would succeed. I don't have a triple jump. It's been forever since I've had a triple jump, for that matter, actually. How are you alive? Well, almost died just there and then. Thankfully, not dead yet. Research notebook. Treatment administered to the latest volunteers seems to be producing results. They are still coughing, but they are vomiting much... Oh, this one again. That was blood in any case. Alright, the flask can give me a healing item. No, it doesn't give a healing item. There's... Is this one purely for lore? Because there's usually something you can do. Heck if I know. Back to the entrance! In all honesty, I don't know why I'm coming back here. It usually is terrible to be in this area. That's a nice bit of cells, and we're just gonna ditch the Nutcracker. And now this is definitely worthwhile. Hi there. Not gonna lie, I didn't intend to get attacked over here. Come on, just keep dropping the parasites on my head. Gonna dodge the pirate captain. It's not worth my time. Up we go! To the clock tower. What's in here? Heck if I know. Well, we are now sub 600 for the next level of health flask. Not like I usually get the time to actually drink from it. Plus modifiers, additional damage at max health, pierce, poison. Good enough. It doesn't explode into toxic clouds. Decent enough. Sure. This is what we'll deal with for right now. Damage reduction is always nice, even if it rarely is used. It's really good for boss killing. The shots poison the target when they hit the target is basically the exact same thing as creating the poison cloud, except not as good for crowd control, but I really shouldn't be getting crowds with this setup in the first place. That damage plus effects on random pieces of equipment are simply not worth my time compared to having the weapon or stat deal the damage bonus in the first place. Alright. No! I'm not getting hit by a trap again because Spider Climb decided to say hello. I feel like they should give the Spider Climb rune to you earlier. Oh, you have a really fast attack! There's a trap here. What? No! Why did you attack again? Slowly completing these monstrosities. So it's clear to me that my build wasn't good enough for most of the boss fights anyway, because unless I have a really good build, I will die to most elites. Did not expect him to die, or to attack before I had a chance to. Or before I had a chance to try to dodge down a bit further. I wouldn't give for another one of those legendary bolts with quadruple damage. Give me the sinew slicer. Well, guess that settles it. We are going tactics again. Once again, not worth my time. This should take us to the promenade? Probably. I should probably switch to the alchemical crossbow, but in all honesty, it is such a slow attack rate, it's not worth my time except on bosses. Although this can just get sold. Shields are just little bundles of gold I can get occasionally. Let's take a look. There is a pastry, but there's nothing else that's worth my time. I always need to check to see if there's just going to be another power scroll that's just hidden barely off screen. Let's see what I want to do here. Efficiency. Alright, I don't actually need to heal. Took no damage there. Still want to grab the first boss cell. Right, it creates a poison trail. That is actually interesting to note. Why did I take brutality? It's fine if I take one level of brutality, because I was planning on doing it anyway. I'd just rather take it later when it would only give me additional health. The damage from brutality being basically irrelevant, except for sadism, which is almost always a given. Anyway, time to go weapon hunting! Freaking spider climb, ruining my day again with its shenanigans. You cease to exist and stop bothering me with your shenanigans. I want to get whatever's down here. Upgraded double crossbow-matic. I guess we can handle it. And would you look at that? Early on when I had no gold, I'm now back to basically near full-on gold. And you even give me an assassin's scroll to work with. Wonderful! Oh, boss door, right. Boss cell door. Ah, there's the duplex bow. What does it do? Ammo plus 3. I could just go with an upgraded blood sword. That probably would be fun. Give me a duplex bow, because it's the only real weapon. Drop the alchemical carbine. Can't be sold. Ah, well. We'll use the sword as a backup in case I really need a fast-hitting weapon for somebody. Upgraded sinew slicer, but the upgrade ain't that great. All it really does is actually doesn't do anything. We'll take the frontline shield if only to sell it. I'm really enthusiastic about dying so early consistently. We're not even hitting the bosses that I want to reach. What do you got? Twin daggers. No, thank you. I have no explanation for why I actually just failed to swing this sword. What be over here? Teleporting enemies. My favorite. Those are the prison deaths, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Perhaps I should go to the prison depths just to do something different. Although I just noticed something, a Minotaur scroll, which I think means I can actually upgrade the damage of my primary if I just go and grab it really quick. Sorry, secondary. There could be seeded runs for dead cells, unlike the leaderboard. I should honestly check to see if I can find one. Or if the Twitch integration is finally out of beta. I'd really like my fans to heal me a little bit here and there. Honestly, I'm taking very risky hits, so I kind of deserve... I'm taking very risky shots, so I'm deserving to get hit as often as I am. Alright, what's over here? And is it worth my time? Doubtful. It's a shop. It's a shop with nothing of value. I wonder how angry the shopkeepers would be in this game if they actually knew all my comments on this sort of thing. Like voice integration into a solo player game, which we're definitely getting better with being able to do it. It's just you need genuine AI who would be able to understand speech to be able to get full integration, the likes of which, and have like a genuine RPG. Then you'd also have to program every single possible interaction a person could take, but that'd be the hard way to do it. The easier way would actually just be an AI acting as the games master, and he decides what the reaction is of all the NPCs around you are to your actions. Well, it'll be a very interesting subject for a game to be made. In that fashion. Now, I'm not going to say it's not, like, near impossible, but, you know, I wouldn't complain. What mutation would it be? I was thinking sadism... You know what? You know what? Let's do a parting gift. I haven't tried that one in a while. I haven't tried that one, period, and I got it explicitly so I could try it. So I'm very interested in just seeing what it does. It has to be a non-melee attack. I'm curious to see what counts as a non-melee attack. Like, would the bleed from a melee weapon count as a non-melee attack because it's the enemy dying to the bleed effect? Not the actual attack itself, or... Yeah, let's try this one out. Oh my gosh, you guys just plant bombs everywhere. Everyone's heart is a grenade. If I had any of the gardener's keys, I could get the moonflower, but once again, that's completely worthless unless you get all three. You know what, we'll do the double ranged weapon setup again, just because the double ranged weapon setup isn't actually too bad to work with. You know what? We'll play this game. It's a very dangerous game, but we'll play it. It's a fast weapon too. Sure. We'll take it just to mess with it. I still kind of want to get the speed door, so I'm going to try for the speed door. Oh, hey, there it is. I'm so thankful that traps don't actually spawn down here, because I would actually kind of be angry if that was the case. So I'm always on the lookout for secrets. I'm curious as to what I can and can't find. Let's try and take the teleport door here, because I'm curious of what enemies I might face. If there's an Inquisitor, we'll retreat. If there is no Inquisitor, like right here, we're just going to try to kill off as many as we can. No. No, you do not. Upgraded broadsword. Too bad I'm not doing brutality, otherwise that would actually be a really, really good weapon. The silence always worries me. I think this is still faster because you're not climbing. Anyway, 4 enemies. 4 enemies is all we're looking for. 4 enemies somewhere, preferably no Inquisitors amongst them. No, no! Okay, good, good, good. Ah, there's an Inquisitor in both directions. There we go, curse lifted. We're taking 20% more damage, sure, but this weapon also restores our health, and it is a light attacking, fast weapon, which is amazing for this type of setup. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected that to happen, I just didn't see ground over here. Sweet amethyst. Well, we're gonna get some healing going. And a pastry. We're finding a lack of power-ups here, but you know what? I think we're pretty good with the colorless weapon we earned. Oh, it's an archer, too. Well, I'm going to do the smart thing first. I'm going to get rid of basically everything else that I physically can, because if I don't, this is going to be a lot more painful than it has to be. In case I need to run, because that area is not big enough for what I'm going for. A legendary balanced blade. Does the exact same thing but loses the damage taken, has a lot of increased damage, and the rest of its modifiers are actually kind of garbage, so I'm going to switch it out. But I'm okay with the legendary balanced blade. And also getting a necklace. That is also pretty damn awesome as well. Wait a minute, what? Oh, I'm technically killing them from the arrow, because this is hitting the, So the melee attack hits them first, the arrow gets them shortly thereafter. So that is beautiful! Because that also means it's proccing the parting gift. And would you look at that, we're almost restored to full health. What do you got? Nothing good. I feel like I've gotten a lot faster at going through the ramparts and the Promenade of the Condemned ever since I've been dying as often as I have and just being forced back to the start each and every single time. I still want to, like, do things with Sadism, because Sadism is a lovely, lovely mutation, just because you can proc it on basically everything if you have the right setup, but unfortunately I kind of lack that equipment right now. It's fine. I've basically fully healed myself a while ago. One of these is going to have what I'm looking for. Although it could also have a tactics upgrade. Come on, somewhere has to have the tunnel to the Black Bridge. It's just gotta. I swear these guys get more attack, like a bigger and bigger attack buff the longer this goes on. I don't think there's anything else that awaits us up there. However, all I gain is 24 cells versus another power-up which might allow me to get to the Hand of the King. And maybe be able to kill him. Maybe. I have to stress it's a maybe. If I say will, then I'm gonna die. I thought there was another guy with a star over his head, and I was just getting really happy for no reason whatsoever. Nothing? What are you clutching? A sapphire amulet. Poisons have no effect on me. Damage from projectiles reduced by 75%. Downward smash covers the ground in inflammable oil. I would take that amulet and use it, but unfortunately it is kind of garbage. That makes me angry. I just wanted to get your amethyst. But I jumped too far, and in the end, I could only miss. Let's see if we can make those jumps. You know, I've got pretty mad hops, but my hops aren't that great. My hops aren't that mad. Alright, we got enough gold. I'm probably gonna try to turn the duplex bow into... I don't know what I'm gonna turn the duplex bow into. Dump everything into the health flask. Don't need to heal. Plus modifiers. You know what? Trail of Fire, you got me. That's good. 15% damage for hits in the back, additional damage to poison targets. Toxic Cloud. We'll reforge Sinew Slicer, and you know what? Those are all great mutations. Sadism, because I'm basically going to be able to proc it. Practice. Just so I can make sure I don't accidentally screw this up. This actually does say dead cells, right? Right, good. Just had to be certain. There are times where I have screwed up and not noticed for the longest time that I've actually changed what the game was. Alright, how fast do I think we can kill the concierge with this? I'm not too certain. I don't think we're going to be able to kill him fast enough for the speed dork, considering I think we have to kill him in like less than a minute. And his invulnerability usually takes about 30 seconds. Yeah, like I said, usually takes about 30 seconds. 10 out of 10 would rather wish that he was not in the air again with his invulnerability shenanigans. There we go. We killed him quickly. Don't know what the item is. Why do you do this to me? It's a quick bow. Victims burn, damage at max health, more ammo, and colorless. Sell you, grab gold, and if we are quick, I think we barely scraped under the time door. Oh, no, never mind. We had another minute. Never mind, I had no reason to fear. Give me all those cells to work with. 40 more cells towards my goal? Yes, please. Let's get that health flask and start chunking away at it, as they'll be out soon. Alright, well, we now have a quick bow. One of the best items in the game, in my opinion, still. And let's reforge modifiers. Reforge. Critical hits deal 20% damage. Shots pierce first target. More mag. Good enough. And we'll heal up as well. And go through the Stilt Village. If we die in the Stilt Village, I don't know what I'm going to do anymore. Because this is a setup where I really should not be able to die in the Stilt Village.